Yet another Chinese car brand may be coming to Australia, but this isn't another new player. It will be Chery's fourth brand to launch in 2 years. With so many new players, are Australians feeling overwhelmed? And is Chery spreading itself too thin? In 2023, Chery made a comeback in Australia, nearly a decade after its first short-lived attempt in the 2010s. But this time, things are different. Their cars have improved a lot, and their strategy seems to be working so far. They've sold over 20,000 SUVs since relaunching, but it turns out that's not enough for Chery. Globally, they operate several sub-brands, and now they're rolling them out here at full speed. JQ has just launched in the first half of 2025 in Australia, Omoda is coming later in 2025, and now Jetour looks set to join the mix. Hey guys, Jake here with your daily dose of cars. Thanks for joining us. Let's dive into this story about Chery getting seriously aggressive with its rollout into Australia. After their last attempt didn't go as planned, it looks like they're leaving nothing to chance this time around, hedging their bets on what could be 4 different brands in the one market. So what's the deal with Jetour? Well, Jetour is part of Chery's growing portfolio of brands and is pitched as more of a rugged lifestyle brand, even though most of their cars don't look particularly rugged. While nothing is confirmed just yet, they're quoted as saying it's probably highly likely that they'll bring a range of SUVs to Australia with the Jetour brand. Though this may depend on the success of the Omoda and JQ brands first. Potentially we'll see models like the X70 midsize SUV and the dashing compact SUV finding their way to our shores, as these are both made in right-hand drive already. Looking at the cars, they actually look quite good. Nothing too out of the ordinary, fairly generic kind of SUVs, but they're decent looking, they're stylish, and they're not suffering from the awkwardness we see on some of the more affordable Chinese cars. These SUVs are aimed mainly at families who are looking for affordable, well-equipped alternatives to the big names like the Toyota RAV4, the Kia Sportage, Hyundai Tucson, and they'll be competing with the likes of GWM, Haval, and MG. While this is all still speculative, some are saying Jetour could hit Aussie shores as early as late 2025 or sometime in 2026. There's also talk of the T2, a boxy SUV that's got more than a little bit of inspiration from the Land Rover Defender. I'll let you be the judge of how much it's been inspired by the Defender. The T2 does, however, come with a unibody construction, meaning it doesn't have the rugged body-on-frame setup you may find in some off-roaders like the Toyota Land Cruiser or your typical dual-cab utes. It's still up in the air whether the J2 will come in right-hand drive, but it could be a competitor to something like the GWM tank range if it does. So what do I think about this? Well, honestly, it feels like Chery could be pushing its luck, launching so many brands in such a short period of time. Sure, the cars are improving, but will Australians be able to embrace 4 Chinese brands in such a competitive and crowded market? On one hand, more options are always good for buyers, especially when it comes to affordable SUVs. But on the other hand, it's a lot for consumers to keep track of all these different brands, especially with so many other Chinese brands entering at the same time. Could Chery be spreading itself too thin? Would they be better off focusing their efforts all on 1, maybe 2 brands maximum, and then spread out later after they've really cut through? It almost feels like they're throwing a handful of darts at the market, seeing which ones stick, and then whichever ones get traction they'll keep, and the others they may kill off or consolidate into the more successful brands. What do you think? Is Chery just going to confuse Australians with all these brands? Can Australians keep up with all these brands? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.